Hey,
Yo,
we're still here.
and we're wrapping up the final. This is the whole Vodka Series. So first off, thank you for taking the journey with us.
Right.
Thank you for just
Everything.
all your feedback and all the subscribers.
And calling us with the
Yeah, they said, hey, why
series
don't you do vodka?
18 series ago.
And this is all for you. This is the final one. And you know what? It says 1894. Now, we're from Chicago, so the Columbian Exposition, which is just one of the grandest, the Columbian Exposition was just such a grand monument of time in Chicago, 1893. This was a year later. And they called upon a scientist over in Russia. Now, St. Petersburg, people think of St. Petersburg, Florida. St. Petersburg, Florida was named after St. Petersburg, Russia, in the far western end on the western coast of Russia. You know, 125 miles from Moscow, the capital. I'm a big in my history, so hey, you know. So, anyhow, a lot of, whether it's Cavassier, as we talked about, cognac, Crown Royal, a lot of wines and whiskeys back then were dedicated to huge figures, kings, queens. Kings and queens bought Crown Royal. This one, a scientist, Dmitry Mendeleev, he was called upon to create the perfect vodka. Remember, he's a scientist, so he probably learned how to break down grain and study distillation,
molecules and chemistry.
Yeah, right, exactly, to make the top one. And they said, okay, after so much time, trial and error, this was the standard that was set for all Russian vodkas since 1893.
Woo!
That's a lot, because you hear of all these other Russian vodkas, you know, from all over Russia. And I did some research. I said, what's the top, you know, you Google and play around. What's the top 10, you know, vodkas in the world? And this one came at number 3, number 1 on some lists, number 5, number 2. But you can say collectively, this is at least number 2, if not number 1 on all the lists I've seen. And they boldly call themselves Russian Standard, which means they set themselves up, they set the bar.
They set the standard.
Yes, they set the standard.
Right, so we're going to check it out and see if indeed it does.
Yeah.
So let me work on this handlebar here. You know,
and you know,
it was made with grain too or something.
I remember it was made in 1893.
But they still using potatoes over there, you think?
Right, potatoes and grain.
Okay.
So, like this is likely to, like I said, like I think that slowly they started using less potatoes and more grain. Okay. Like they wanted it traditional, but they were trying to, like, grain is a cleaner distillation, potatoes more traditional distillation.
Yeah, this right here was probably grain.
Right.
Oh, using that winter wheat, remember?
Right, with that winter wheat.
That winter wheat. There's something about that winter wheat. We heard it before mentioned in another.
Yeah, it's a certain specific harvest.
Right. Pure glacial water.
Right.
And advanced distillation.
So there they kind of skipped over the potatoes that the tradition.
Right. They did that. Winter wheat. Something that they didn't say summer wheat or spring wheat.
Right.
It was
winter.
That's the second bottle in the scene all night. It would have been to a lot of them that had winter wheat as a factor.
Right.
So that's
they skipped over tradition and Now
we don't usually know vodka, but it's our last one.
It has that punch. It's like somebody with a Christmas mitten just punching you in your face. You know, you feel that nose.
You wait for the last one to come graphically. You hit the nose.
We're gonna try it neat.
Yeah, that's right.
That was good. That is good.
It's got no fur. It's got some kind of.
I mean, it's
got a little warmth to it.
It's got that definite March. but it is smooth. It's got that warmth, but it is smooth. It has that sweetness from the wheat. It's bold, but it's contained.
It wasn't quite as smooth as.
It's smooth. It's
the other one.
It's more bold. It's more bold to me. I'm liking that so far.
Okay.
One more cue to make it sing.
That's all right there. You want another one?
It's like G almost.
He was like just Glenn Carey to make him sing.
No, there's no H in music. Ooh, I'm the world's worst musician.
Yeah, we've been on a long track here, so we're trying to finish it out with this Resident Standard. Let's tune him out, yeah. Trying it with the Ice Cube.
E, key of E. Anyway, that's an easy drink too.
It is.
Me, I enjoy it.
But that other one before this,
I enjoy it.
That was I thought was the king was the to me was the king.
I like that one.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I thought the Stoli was a little bit.
I mean, if you need something with that, just a splash, like I say, let me do a splash of cranberry.
You trying to boost? You trying to find a way? You
I'm
trying
to find a way. I'm trying to get every angle. That is good.
You got something on this card here. What is that you got on there?
Oh, that's
I don't know what that is.
Standard of mess. Okay. It's
but I was trying to.
Yep. Oh, you made it so crimson. All right. Now this is I know like less, but this is average how most people drink it. You know.
Yeah, or this
blood. Yours is blood red.
Right. That's why they call it ruby red. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's not.
It's like ruby shoes.
When was cranberry ever ruby red? That is nice even with that. I like it with less.
See what he is. I did just see one mix the cards up and put that in the middle and mess it up. What you got?
This is with cranberry, ice, and neat.
I gave it a jack. He gave it a 9, I gave it a jack. And
see it, try it for yourself. You see it at a bar, try it for yourself. I like this personally. I would. I'm the one that bought this for the show. That said, "Hey, Dad, try it."
Right.
They said this is the number one. I like this personally, so this is fine with me, you know. And
but you rated the Stoli higher.
Right. I like Stoli too. I mean, I like Stoli and I like this. I never had this before, but that's a great introduction.
But in closing on our Vodka series. We went through a whole, look at the table, it's clear. And we replenished this table a couple of times. So we went through about 15, 17, 17 bottles for you guys.
Yep.
And we really enjoyed doing it in more ways than one. So
love at its finest. Love for everybody.
And we didn't put the Russian series last for any kind of demographic or anything. It's just the way it played out. But we had to go low, medium, high, cost-wise, and then we had to retract and go into the Russian standard. Very, very good.
Yeah, very smooth.
Stoli, very, very good.
Very, very good.
And the one we brought out of Poland, that one, very, very good. So in closing, we enjoyed ourselves in entertaining you guys, and informing you guys, giving you all the information we know. And until next time, we'll do it again. We are the Windy City Tasters, and it's all in the proof.